that 30-year-old teacher Rebecca Joynes has now been sentenced to 6.5 years after she was found guilty of having sex with 2 pupils.
Let's cross live to GB News North West of England reporter Sophie Reaper, who's outside Manchester Crown Court. Sophie, what's the latest?
Well, this morning here at Manchester Crown Court, we heard a victim impact statement read out on behalf of boy B, whom Rebecca Joynes had an 18-month-long sexual relationship with, starting when he was just 15 years old and in his GCSE year at the Greater Manchester High School, where Rebecca Joynes was his maths teacher. The pair began seeing one another while she was out on bail and suspended from her job for having sex with another 15-year-old pupil, known in this case as boy A. Now, in that statement, it recalled that when he originally gave evidence, boy B was still in love with his former teacher. He said, "I struggled to come to terms with my abuse. I was in total denial. I felt as though I had betrayed someone I loved. I was coerced and controlled, manipulated and sexually abused." Now, Joynes ultimately became pregnant with boy B's child. She gave birth to it earlier this year. And in the statement, it also described the difficulty boy B has faced having a child with his abuser, both emotionally and financially. The statement said, "Our child comes home smelling of their mum. This completely freaks me out." Now, at the mention of their child, Rebecca Joynes, who sat in the dock, began to sob. Now, Judge Kate Cornell then began the sentencing, telling Joynes, "You brought this on yourself." She said, "You were the adult, you were the person in control, the person who should have known better, and yet you chose to abuse that position of trust." The judge then passed that sentence of 6.5 years. That's for all 6 counts she was found guilty of earlier this year by a jury here at Manchester Crown Court. She also told Joynes that those would be served concurrently, half in prison, half out on licence, and that any time she had already spent in custody would count towards that sentence. Now, throughout the entire process of this in the dock, Rebecca Joynes sobbed, and she continued to do so until she was taken away to start serving that prison sentence.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Sophie Reaper, outside the Manchester Crown Court.